just pink noise doing out direct to the THX amp return. The crossover on the Storm is bypassing the going through the SDDS because there's no pink noise going through because it's generated from up here and then it's going out to the amplifiers. Crossovers are just set completely off, so it's just full range. Of course, depends on the frequency response on the JBLs over there, down there, over there. So that's just direct signal. So it's going way up to 200. In fact, it's going all the way up. Only up to where I'm using a crossover on here. So if I go bypass the crossover on here, the level will go up. So I'm just using a bit of low pass and a bit of high pass filters. Crossovers. Yeah, minus 6 dB Butterworth down here on the low end at 40 and 300. What was that? 303, 24 dB. So if I turn them off, it goes like that. That is pretty loud. That is pretty loud, you know, for, my goodness, it's in my PA speakers. Otherwise, I, kind of not originally, I had the, Behringer's, was it the NX 3000 crossover set, so I think, which is around about, I'm not sure if it's 12 dB or 18 dB down at 120 or 100 hertz. Okay, so I'll switch that off. Crossover on that is switched off. So I'm only using the crossover down here on the DCX. Just experimenting. Let's just go in. Hold it. Okay. And pause it. That's just going on the microphone now. That's just going on the microphone. Phone's acting up and using the other phone. Screen's just going a bit flickery, glitchy, because the transparent screen, touch screen. Anyway, I can see the what's going on there in the frequency response. Oh, that's solvable. There's a few things there I can see that are could be easily solvable. Not a big deal, even though it's going pretty up. It's going pretty high up, so it's going up to about 280 there. I can scroll it down a little bit. Scroll it back down. Yeah, just move it down. 340. Was it really going up that high? 440, 450, 500. Well, it was playing. Oh yeah, it was playing full range. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't have the other filters turned on the DCXR. It was playing full range. Yeah, see, it's going all the way up to 1,400 and so on. To go any a little bit higher, I have to readjust the other settings in the Spectrum Lab. It's a bit tricky. I've got to write everything down so I can remember, because this program, this Spectrum Lab, is very complicated. It's a very complex program. It was only designed for radio astronomy. But that shows the range there going on the two JBLs over there. So I can see, yeah, it's the first time I've done that. Frequency, I don't think anyone has. Well, maybe some have. I haven't seen any videos. It's not uncommon in any case. Put a pink noise fully through the, you know. But anyone else using an active sub, you wouldn't be able to do it. The only way you could get a full pink noise signal, full range through, is by disconnecting the internal amplifier, connecting it up to an outboard amplifier, and then setting that cross and making sure it's set full range, and then you can output. That's why the whole system here is cinema PA, so I can do just about anything I want with it. That's the first time I tested it this way, and yeah, I could see where some of it, the range is a little bit hot to where the microphone is placed. Some of the frequencies are a little bit high in level, and I can see it in the, just by moving the, what's along there, move the cursor up. Bit of a dip going in between 120 there. That's easily solvable. Just move the microphone a little bit, and then it's like, as well as everything else would change gradually, and probably just putting the microphones just a few, just slightly in front, one there, one over there, two at the back. Not too near to the wall, or maybe I want to go near to the wall because the signal is still going to go up to the wall. It doesn't stop, you know, it doesn't just stop somewhere. It goes literally, and then it just, depending on what that wall's made of, some of the frequencies will go through it and some of them won't, depending on what the ceiling's made of, or where the joists are and all that. Yeah, joists, even ceiling joists, you've got to think about it. Think about the ceiling joists. Their density is a bit thicker, and so if you get certain bass waves, yeah, going up to the ceiling, they're going to impact, certain frequencies will impact onto the where the joists are located, and that's going to change the way the bass is. Can't really think of any other way around that, unless you make a ceiling that's yeah, it's a bit tricky. So sort of like, it's all working it out, sort of thing. But yeah, who cares? Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm okay. I can see where it's diminishing down here a little bit. It's going a bit blue there. So the colour green. So it's kind of like softening down these orange and yellow. The higher level I take it up, that orange and green will eventually change. The yellow and orange will gradually change to red. Yeah, it's just putting some filters in between putting some simple PEQs. Let me try. Do I go individually? Because I'm thinking about wiring the FBQ in. I'm just thinking of going behind just by this. Oh, it's too hot. Do it when I've got the time. I'll just do that. What's it again? So I'll just start this up again, just do one more. Continue. Let's start right. Big noise. So I just took the other filter off on the 6 dB Butterworth at 40 Hz. So it's just going down a little bit. And that is pretty loud. And even back here. Okay, it's almost 80 dB. Well, I've got to change the battery. So it's around about 80 dB. And stop. Pause it there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's try 3 PEQs. Alright, I went behind the rack and just wired up one of the outputs. So I just connected up to one of the take the output there and the other output. I think it's still connected over to, yeah, the other two wheels are connected, but they're not going on the something. I've got to go behind there again, do another wiring, but I only get 20 PEQs per channel. Yes, of course I thought I wanted to daisy chain it, and I'll get 80 PEQ filters. That's working. Okay. See what true RTA is showing. So let's just put some crossover in. Using certain crossover filters can sometimes make it sound a bit kind of, I don't know. Well, I think the word I use, honky. Well, sounds like it's going through a kind of like a resonating through a tunnel, and it's kind of resonating unless you kind of like a subway underpath. Then you kind of put some carpet, you know, on one part of the surface, and you notice it, oh, it changes. Then you do the whole thing, yeah. Think about it. If you were to go sub bass, basers out there, go do an experiment and rig up, at night time, because not many people are going to be going underneath an underpath now, and they're kind of very large. And if you had it all rigged, you had it all measured up and all pre-ready, so you get in there and you just install it, fit it all up. It's already been fitted, and then you got a bank of sub basses, speakers fitted in, huge MDF, very thick, sort of thing, and then just have it sort of like find a way, get it all fixed up and braced in position, and then just start putting some bass sound down this long subway underpath. You just want to, yeah, that's an experiment. Of course, you got to absorb it all first, so that's tricky to kind of like get in there, absorb it, because you don't want it ringing or resonating or something, because it will kind of make a ringing sort of sound, because of you go in there, go ooh, and it echoes, or depending on how the length or whatever, and it sounds. Sometimes the decay time sounds very short, sometimes it's very long, it just depends. So I'm just using 24 dB. Seems okay. So I'll just experiment with another filter. This one 200 Hertz, 24 dB. Just put a high pass filter in. And set it at a different crossover, different sort of frequency. And let me try that. Force be with you. Yeah, the force very subtle. So I'll mute the LFE. It's very subtle there. Let's have another look at the force. Okay, got an eyeball on that. Okay, got an eyeball on that. See what that does. Screen base is muted, just the HFs are on the LFE. Aha, that's interesting.